Thank you, Philippe, for the thorough introduction and for making our participants familiar with the process we will use to interact. Good afternoon. Welcome to BEREC Stakeholder Forum 2022. It is really great to be among you today, and many thanks for your interest in Stakeholder Forum. For BEREC, the Stakeholder Forum is a key event because it's strongly linked to a launch of a call for input for work program of next year. It is also a great opportunity to deepen the dialogue with our stakeholders. And we count a lot on this dialogue because we expect to receive input, ideas, proposals, food for thought in order to set up a work program ambitious, relevant, and well-balanced for next year. It is really nice that we managed to have this event today, this forum today, physically in Brussels. Of course, we support remote participation, but we have been working quite a lot with digital media the last 2 years to cope with pandemic and the challenges we faced in order to make sure that smooth collaboration continues and the work is done. When we came back in October 2021 for the Stakeholder Forum in the same room, we realized how valuable it is to have this close contact and exchange and discussions. So it is really great that we managed to do this forum today physically again. Now, back to the main topic, Work Program 2023 of BEREC. The work has already started, and the outline of the work program has been adopted in January by the Board of Regulators. In the next slides, I will explain the process and the different steps we will use in order to reach the final adoption of the work program in December, and also explain what do we expect from our stakeholders, from you. The main input for designing the Work Program 2023 is, of course, the BEREC strategy. Back in 2021, we adopted a strategy for the period 2021-2025. And this strategy includes 3 main strategic priorities. First, to promote full connectivity. Second, to support sustainable and open digital markets. And third, the empowerment of end users. So these are the 3 directions across which our work program will be structured. With regards to the first priority, promoting full connectivity, BEREC has to contribute to the speed up of the deployment of fiber networks of 5G, and we should, of course, support the European Digital Decade 2030 objective of reaching 1 gigabit per second connectivity for each European household by 2030, and 100% population coverage for 5G with 5G until 2030. Second priority, supporting sustainable and open digital markets. BEREC prioritizes work that relates to the good functioning of digital markets. Digital economy brings both opportunities and challenges, and we want to contribute to ensuring that the relevant regulatory framework integrates the required technological, economic, legal, and user protection perspectives. And then the third priority of empowerment, the end users. In a fast-evolving digital ecosystem, digital innovation and competition among digital service providers has improved consumer empowerment. However, there is still an important role for regulators to play in ensuring consumer transparency and digital skills. Our work program for 2023, as also happened in previous years, will be structured along 4 different elements. First element, mandatory projects, projects stemming from the regulatory framework, from the legislation. For example, European Electronic Communications Code call for, in certain cases, for opinion and guidelines from BEREC. So we will have 8 such projects in Work Program 2023. Second element, carryover projects. We have projects started in 2022 that will continue in 2023. and we will have 8 such projects in Work Program 2023. Third, we will have projects that contribute to the work of our members in terms of quality and efficiency. These are projects we expect to undertake to contribute to the further harmonization of regulation in Europe and to the quality of work. We expect to have 4 such projects in Work Program 2023. For all these projects, we can consider different types of work. We can have reports, we can have workshops, we can have studies, depending on the topic. There is the 4th element of the work program, which I call future work, or maybe additional projects. But in my opinion, in the design of the work program, this is maybe the most important part, because this is quite open. So we can consider different proposals in any direction, of course, under the constraint that is in line with our strategic priorities. And we can allocate, as it happened in previous years, up to 30% of our resources for this type of projects. But if we want to address future challenges, this is the part of the work program we can use to prioritize what we want to address looking at the future. The telecom sector continues to make progress in augmenting network capacity with additional wireline and wireless deployments to meet the constant demand for higher speed networks. We see an emerging set of issues and opportunities presented by a dynamic regulatory, technological, and competitive environment that may influence the sector's progress in the following years. Information, at the same time, we see information and communication technologies converging more and more, and the lines between the I and the C of ICT blurring more and more. So our role as regulators is to identify and timely address relevant challenges. Future work projects, the 4th element of our work program, will cover this direction. Now, with regards to the process of receiving your input, we expect to have your input by email by the 15th of April. And if you want to help us, please submit your input, your contribution in a 4-point format you can already see in the slide. So when you send your contribution, make sure that you include a title, the strategic priority addressed by your contribution, a short description, and, of course, your contact details. This would help us quite a lot to process your input. Our main message to you while expecting your input: be innovative and look at the future. Now, the next steps with regards to the Work Program 2023 preparation. We will collect your inputs by the 15th of April, and we will start processing and analyzing them. And at the same time, we'll do the same for the inputs we will receive from BEREC members and from BEREC experts, of course. The aim is to prepare draft work program that will be adopted for consultation in the beginning of October. This is going to be another chance for our stakeholders to give our input in a more mature phase of the work program. Then we will receive again inputs, analyze, and prepare the final version of the work program to be adopted in December 2022, and then start working on it. And I would like to repeat that for us, our stakeholders play a critical role in shaping a high-quality work program, and we're indeed looking forward to receiving your ideas and proposals and be in a kind of continuous interaction towards the final adoption of the work program. I think that's all from me at this stage. Thank you so much for the attention. And now I would like to invite BEREC Chairwoman 2022, Annemarie Sipkes of ACM, the Dutch regulator, and Philippe, our moderator, on stage for the Q&A part of this session, which is, in my opinion, the most interesting one, and I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you.